Hi there, I'm Jessica. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be planning out the current week in my Erin Condren Life Planner using this really beautiful kit by the shop Jessica Hearts. It's called FairyTale Forest and I have been dying to use it. As you could probably tell, it's made up of actual photography, and that's what I really love about it. Shop Jessica Hearts has done a few kits like this, all very beautiful. This is the first one that I picked up towards the beginning of the summer, I believe, and I am so ready to use it. So really quickly, here are the full boxes. Here's the checklist, which I also really love. There's like a misty forest scene kind of in the background there. We have the bottom washi, which is also a really neat forest scene, our cut strips here, and our Once Upon a weekend banner, some half boxes, and our headers. We have a nice functional page with some fun little shaped icons, date covers, sidebar items, additional heading for the sidebar, and then we have our littles, some labels, and circular icons and flags. I really love this. I'm so excited to get started with it. And I'm going to go ahead and just move my extras off to the side. I always pull out a couple favorite pens. These are by pengem.com, and I just thought the colors were really neat with the kit here. And then this bow I made myself, and then I like to use a pad by Hello Petite Paper. I'll list her down below. I'm not sure if they're always in stock, but you could check it out. I like to use the little boxes here to pre-plan out my week, and I will refer to it. Now actually this is not a pre-planning week. If you haven't noticed, I've been a little MIA. I've taken a couple trips recently, and so I'm here on Friday, and I missed my opportunity to plan in my planner. So I've never done any kind of like back planning or rewind spreads on YouTube before, so I'm just gonna lay this down like usual, and instead of pre-planning, I will kind of put down the actual events so that I could kind of memory keep for the really fun visit that I had with my siblings this week, and then catch me up to today, which today is early Friday, and yeah, then I will have the weekend to pre-plan for. So I like to get started with the bottom washi and then move on to the decorative boxes. So let's get started. Okay, that looks really amazing already. I would like to move up to these guys here, and I am going to say the little quote, "Once upon a time for," the little thankful thought in the corner, and then do my typical stagger from the bottom and middle row. We have some that are a little darker than others, so what I think I'll do is kind of maybe keep the darker boxes in the bottom and the lighter boxes at the top. Sometimes I think it's kind of hard to disperse boxes when you do a stagger. Just depends upon the kit. So I think that's how I'll do it. Now I definitely have some of my favorites, which would be the castle, of course, the dress. I love the florals and the books. I think those four are my favorite, so I might kind of try to center them. Let's start with the castle. So I think of kind of like Thursday and Wednesday as the middle of the planner. So I'm going to put the castle down, which I actually just watched Tiffany from Cardboard Couture. She has a channel here on YouTube. If you're not watching her, I highly recommend her channel. She used this kit, and I guess she did the research, thanks Tiffany, on this kit, and this castle is actually located in Germany. It's a real castle, which is really cool, because I did get to live in Germany for 2 years, but I was much younger. But we did a lot of traveling and got to visit a lot of castles. So now I'm feeling like I need to ask my family if we happen to see this castle by chance. And it's the one that they kind of used as inspiration for the castle at Disney. So I don't know if you could kind of see it there. Definitely looks like it to me. Anyways, so I took a trip. The first one, I left my house. I went alone and I visited my mother. And unfortunately, I can't really give too many details about you know, the backstory on this visit to my mom, but it was much needed. I was very thankful I was able to see her, and I came back feeling very, very hopeful, rejuvenated, and then as soon as I came back, I had family to host at my house, like literally just a couple days to prepare for hosting, and I got to see my sisters, which was so much fun. It was like we were kids all over again. And so yeah, they just left this morning, and I have felt like I've been gone for so long, although I was able to pop up a video in between. I grabbed my mail, and I haven't really done any kind of haul video in a while, so I did that in between, and then I rushed to prepare for my family, and we just really had a blast together. So now that they're actually gone, I was like, that flew by, and my house needs to be put back together. So I'm gonna be very busy this weekend doing that, and I'm hoping that I will find time to film again soon, because I have the next week to plan, and I would like to film that because this next week is the first day of fall, and I have a kit that I want to use for that too. I don't want to miss it. I've been missing a lot of Sunday Plan With Me's recently. I don't know, I think I've at least 3 maybe. One was because I got sick, just out of bad chance, and then, you know, I've been on the 2 trips, or, you know, one I was gone, and then I had my visitors. So, just in case you didn't know, caught you up there, that's what I've been doing, and I think I will definitely put down all the checklists along the top. I keep forgetting that Shop Jessica Hart's actually creates her boxes to fit like right within the lines, so I'm noticing I have gaps. So I've got to do a little bit better to fit these in. They're like supposed to fit like within the lines, so gotta try a little bit better, because it's kind of looking a mess. Oh geez, Jessica. I think it's been a while too, honestly. I have not filmed in a while. Forgive me, but I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I am going to use these probably more, these little lists, probably more like journaling, like little events or memories. And then when we get to Friday, there'll be definitely to-do lists. So I'll figure out like how to do the headers and whatnot. Alright, so I think now I want to go ahead and just get my sidebar done. Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I love this. I love this, and you know, it is starting to feel a little bit more like a fall feel with these deeper colors, and the weather hasn't really felt fall-like necessarily. No, it's been pretty warm, but I'm ready for the switch on into that little crisp fall feel. Okay, so for the sidebar, I thought it'd be fun to pull out some bow washi and add it into the sidebar. I kind of thought it looked, this color went really well with the dress, and there wouldn't have been space, and I didn't want to trim down the beautiful image of the forest there, so I thought this could be a good spot to add some washi. I don't get to use a lot of my own, you know, washi of my collection, so I'm just going to put a little bit, I think above and maybe below my one habit tracker. I don't think I'm going to be tracking much for this week because I was just so occupied with my family. I'm going to put down my vitamin, which I know I pretty much took every day, so I'm good there. And maybe dinners, which that, you know, that was kind of a lot of fun. It was kind of a main event of the day, or at least meals. We had some fun breakfasts as well, so I might put either some kind of header to track that down. So we'll see what we have. I need to trim that, make it a little bit more even. Let's see. These are really neat. They have a really cool, almost like the dress pattern in the background, and I love the font. We do have dinners. Yeah, I'm staring right at it. Yeah, so I think I'll put dinners. Although I might look at it as meals. It just depends. I'll probably go back and fill this out maybe on my own personal time, because I might want to put some things down, like names or things that maybe, you know, I do YouTube, but the rest of my family does not, so I don't know if they would want everything posted that I would maybe want to track, but I think that's really all I'm going to do, and I'm glad there's a lot of space because I really love this washi here, and if I could use the whole amount to just kind of stack this little book stack up down at the bottom here. I'm going to use maybe the last writing line to lay it and stack up all the pieces. Alright, I think that looks really cool. So I think I would like to start working on the headers now. I did pull out some glitter headers by Sweet Bella XOXO. I thought using a silver would go really well. I am going to be using some from the kit as well, because I think the colors are really cool, so is the font. I'm actually going to do, I think, odds and ends instead of to-do above the checklists. Once I get to Friday, they will be to-dos, but odds and ends is kind of open-ended. So that way I could journal, or it could be to-dos. It could be whatever I want to put in my checklist boxes. And then above every blank box, it'll get a today. Above every decorative box, let's see, I think I might want to go with the lighter silver glitter. We'll get, yeah, we'll get a glitter header. And then we do have date covers as well. So they're so pretty. They're like floral. I'll place those down also. And I know there were some little flags to go in the corners. Oh yes, they're right here by the date covers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place all of that down, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I got all the main structure down. I think it looks super stunning. So basically the headers were color blocked, if you could tell. We have like this gorgeous peach, it's kind of a peach shade or salmon shade, and they actually match the little outline of the little check boxes there, so I think that's really cool. So we have like a maroon and a like kind of a light blue, sky blue, and a teal color, so I just love all these colors. I wanted to put the weekend banner down. It's, well, it's not a traditional weekend banner, but it's really neat, so I definitely want to use it once upon a weekend, because I do the stagger and I'm feeling like I'll have a lot of to-dos to actually write down. I don't think I want to cover up any of the check boxes, and I really don't want to cover up my bottom washi either, but I think I'm going to have to if I want to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and place it down here. I think it'll be a really cute element I don't want to miss out on, so just going to place it down at the bottom washi area. I think that's really cool. It's almost like a title of a movie or something. This looks so super neat. Moving along, I think we're ready to pre-plan, so I am just going to zoom you in to Monday. Or pre-plan, back-plan, however you want to think of it. I guess memory keep what happened this Monday. Okay, so the first thing I like to do, just kind of out of tradition, is put down a coffee cup on every Monday to say hello to a new week, give myself a little energy and motivation, although it was not a traditional week. It's kind of a little bit more on the fun side. I am going to use the coffee cup that was provided in the little kit here. And then we'll go ahead and move on. Now, actually, I did treat this Monday kind of traditionally. I did need to do some laundry for my family, as well as myself. And to be honest, I'm still not even completely unpacked from my mom's. It was just such a quick transition from coming home and preparing for my siblings that I need to get some laundry done. But we had so much fun. We actually stayed inside the majority of the day and played video games. Ooh, but you know what's really important? Before I mark that we kind of played, I need to mark something that's kind of important here. If you live in the United States and even elsewhere, you may be aware, this is September 11th, which is an important day for remembrance for us, and so I am definitely going to be marking that. I think I'll take a label from the kit. And now a lot of people use bows as a way to remember, especially in the military. In my husband's military, my dad was military, and when my husband went off, he was deployed. I hung a bow. It was the color yellow. That's the color you use when a member is deployed. Now, I believe the bow you use for 9/11 is kind of a red, white, and blue. I do not have that, so I'm just going to use one I think will look pretty with the kit. This is by Planning World, and I just want to mark that it is our Patriotic Remembrance Day. And now I can move on to some more fun things. I want to go ahead and take a half box from the kit here. And I'm just going to mark that we stayed in. We made this a fun game day. So I brought out a couple icons. This is by Libby & Co. Little game controller. I think I'll take the peach one. And this Oh Hello Stationery Co. game night. Put that in the half box, and then I'll kind of maybe journal a little bit more about it. You know what, that almost looks like a bow in a weird way, so I think I'll use the opposite side. Put the controller there and kind of just title the top of the box, and then I want to write in there. And then we kind of just ordered some pizza, so I think I'll use that. It was from Papa John's and it was really good. That's my personal favorite. That's all I really think I am going to mark for now. So moving on to the Tuesday. On Tuesday, we spent the majority of the day at the zoo. So I think I'll get out another label. This time I think I'm going to take one of these, which is really cool. It has a glitter flag on it. And mark that we went to the zoo. Everybody had fun. I have this, which is also by Oh Hello Stationery Co. And I'm just going to center it in. It has a little lion. It says zoo. That explains it. There we go. Then I wanted to leave the most room for marking down that we made a dinner together. Should I take this one? Sure. We did a lot of cooking, actually. Lunches and breakfasts if we weren't going, and dinners if we weren't going out. My sister brought a really fun Weight Watchers meal, and it was new to all of us, and it was so delicious. It was a Italian stuffed chicken, and it was so good and pretty simple to make, and I'm really happy. I'm just trying to figure out if that, I don't think that looks even. So I might have to get out some undo. Yeah, I'm gonna grab out undo. Okay, anyways, I think it's dry there now. Good enough. I'm really happy that she taught us all that new meal because I now have something to add to my meal plan, and I am going to, pretty soon here, I'm going to need to go grocery shopping. So I wanted to mark that we all cooked together in the kitchen. It was a lot of fun, and I loved the meal, so I thought I would take a gold foil Clever Gal Craft heart. And I was thinking maybe of doing one of these shades, like the blue or this like teal green, but maybe I'll take the peach, actually. Kind of place it next to her, which this is a girl by Fox and Pip. I didn't even mention that. And I just thought she'd be cute to use anytime while cooking, but it's actually called Diet Spoon, which I thought was funny because it was a Weight Watchers recipe. Anyways, and that's all I think I'm going to mark. So moving on, the rest I'm going to fill up. I'm going to kind of journal in the odds and ends box. I'm going to move on to Wednesday. Wednesday was also another really fun day. We went out to the outlets and the malls. So I think I want a half box. And do I want this color? Let's see. I feel like I want to break up all the peach I'm using. Let's grab maybe the one that looks like the book image in the background. But we basically went out and treated ourselves like girls like to do. So I'm going to grab out this little sticker here by Aria's Daydream that says treat yourself. A lot of these colors would work. You know what? I am going to use a peachy shade. Let's put treat yourself right in the center. Did some good old shopping. It was great. And after we did a bunch of shopping, we went out to a really, really great hibachi place that we have here. It's one of my personal favorites. Everybody loved it. So I want to mark that. That's what we did. And for our dinners, I'm remarking it kind of double time, but that's okay. I wanted to use some Simply Watercolor Co. foil. I'm mixing colors here. I know I have gold. Over here is kind of a metallic. Here I have some silver. I really don't mind. I know I have silver glitter, so it's okay. I don't mind mixing them. So I wanted to take, I could take, you know, the fork and spoon, but I wanted it to be a little bit more fun and fancy, so I'm going to take the clinking glasses. So there we go. Oh, also, I want to take the icon from the kit of the little nail polish. I thought that was cute because before we went out shopping around the mall and the outlets, we did little home manis and everything, so got glammed up, of course. So that's what that is. I'm going to mark that. And I think I'm done with this half, so let's go ahead and flip it over. And let's work on Thursday. So Thursday was kind of our last big day to be together. So we decided to go downtown, hang around there, have some fun, eat lunch, and then we also decided to go to our botanical gardens and take some family pictures. I'm going to take a half box there. I'm going to take another Fox and Pip girl, and this is the photo op girl. I haven't used this sheet. I'm a big hoarder of Fox and Pip girl stickers, or any Fox and Pip stickers, so I'm trying to force myself to use them. So I want to put her in, because we took some really cute, fun photos, and then made a little Facebook album, so we could share it with everybody. My son actually had a soccer practice, so we all went together to support him. I think I will take, yeah, the matching color of the day. That will work. These are by KPL Plans. I'm going to center that in because I think that's all I'm going to mark. We ended up just going through the drive-thru on the way home, picking up some Chick-fil-A, so I'll write that in my sidebar. And I think that's going to be it. So Friday, which is today, was the goodbye. But before we said goodbye, we decided to make a big breakfast, a big family favorite breakfast, French toast with all the fun sides. Bacon, sausage, I mean, it was huge. French toast, hash browns. So I'm taking 2 meal littles that I'm going to use, I guess, kind of like a label. And then I'm going to cover up the meals with an extra icon. I wanted to use the Once More with Love munchkins, and I want to take this really cute one, stirring up a bowl, and you can see the eggs there. I thought that's super cute, and the flour and everything. So that'd be perfect to mark the breakfast that we had, our last meal, and cooking in the kitchen together. And then, yep, it was time to say goodbye, and they both had flights. They were actually just an hour and like 10 minutes apart, which was kind of convenient, so they went together. I'm going to use this paper blush bar gold foil little flight, and I think I want to use this peach heart in the kit and just kind of mark off they went. Bye-bye. It was so much fun. Oh my goodness. Too short. I guess time flies when you're having fun, right? Ha! Time flies, no pun intended. Okay. I started doing my plan with me. So I guess I'll mark that because I saw a cute planner in the kit. I guess so what I'll do is I'll take this flag here and this planner that says time to plan. Oh, hopefully it'll squeeze down there. There we go, perfect. Now, the rest of my day is going to be like totally cleaning up the house. So, let's see. Yes, I'm gonna just take the little house circular icon, kind of put it up towards the top of the to-dos. I hope I could film edit this and, yeah, start putting my house back in order, which I probably won't finish all in today. So then moving on to tomorrow, which is Saturday. Well, first things first, I'm gonna wake up, get dressed, and then we have a soccer game for my son. So I'm gonna get back out the labels by KPL Plans. I think I'm gonna take the peach one here. And so I can mark that. It starts at 11 a.m. Then I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna put down a half box. I'm sorry, my camera just cut off on me without warning. But I basically just put down the half box and then this little squirt bottle from the kit to indicate that I'll be probably spending the majority of my Saturday cleaning and putting things back together. And then for Sunday, I just kind of want to mark that my plan with me that I'm filming now should go live because I saw this super cute like monitor and I really want to use it because look at the pretty florals. So I definitely want to mark that, and I thought maybe the alarm clock would be cute because, you know, it's just going up. I'll have it scheduled, pre-uploaded whenever I could get that finished. Hopefully today, Friday. And then I want to make it a goal to also have everything just done with my house, if that's possible. I'm sure, you know what, my husband's been a good sport. I'm sure he'll pitch in and help so that I can maybe hopefully have a lazy day. I have not had one of those in a very long time. Or just, you know, a good hangout with my hubby. I need to catch up with him. So I think I'll take one of the remaining little labels from the kit and take the lazy day word and just hang out with my boys. Kind of get back to the swing of things. So there we go. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to leave a little bit of white space. I could fill in anything, you know, just in case we go out. Oop, I don't want to break the letters. Sticking to my fingers. Let's see if we can fit that in there. So if I put this down, it's gonna have to happen, right? So get everything done. And there we go. I think I'm all caught up with my week. All right, so here is our finished spread for the week of September the 11th through the 17th, and I really love the way it turned out. The kit was gorgeous. I can't help but stare at it. I really hope you enjoyed it too. I missed you guys. Let me know what you've been up to the last few weeks down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you have any questions to where anything came from, check below down in the description. I'll also link any coupon codes I could share with you, and hit the subscribe button if you're new, because I would love to see you again soon. Hit the little bell, you'll get a notification for the next upload. And until then, guys, I just want to wish you a beautiful day, as always, and happy planning. Okay, bye-bye.